Hello, I'm Dave Orgill from Homestar Windows and Doors, and I'm standing here in our showroom in Sandy, Utah. And today I would like to talk to you about the Milgard lineup of windows. We're going to start with their top of the line window, which is their Tuscany series. The Tuscany series was designed to look like a more colonial, traditional look, like a wood window. So if you've got a siding house or you're just looking for a traditional colonial type appearance, this is the perfect window. Wood windows have a 3-inch frame like this, and they're very flat design like this. They're not beveled out. A lot of the vinyl windows that you see out there are beveled out like this, and they collect a lot of dirt on the top, kind of an umbrella effect. This is not. It's very flat. If you go downtown and look at classic wood windows, this is right out of the mold of a classic wood window. One of the features of the Tuscany series is that it has a nice equal sight line. So this glass area on this side of the window is identical to the size of this glass area. So you have good symmetry going across. Another thing, on the outside of this window, it has a nice beveled edge here that sheds ice and water, instead of a tray here that could collect dirt and leaves. The Tuscany series also has a good drainage system, so if any water were to get into the screen track or get inside the frame in any manner, it drains out through little weep hole covers. They're like little garage doors. The weight of the water will lift up these doors, and it drains and closes, and bugs and dirt can't get back up in there. So that's the outside of the Tuscany window. Let's now look at the inside appearance. This is my favorite thing about all the products that Milgard has come up with in the last 54 years is their Smart Touch lock. This is a very unique lock that has a lot of awards from the Arthritis Foundation for ease of use. You can open this lock very easily simply by just pushing on the lever. It auto closes like this. You can open it with your fist. You can even open it with your elbow. So it's really easy to operate. Another nice feature about the lock is when you shut the window, maybe most of the way you think it's shut all the way, it's never locked. This is always cocked just a little bit, and you have to wait for the click, and then you know that window is completely shut and locked. Now, you may not have noticed as I was operating the window how easy it is to operate the Milgard windows. That didn't happen by accident. This has an amazing wheel system in it that are vinyl wheels. They're dual carriage vinyl wheels with a stainless steel axle. They carry the weight of the glass beautifully, and they're strong enough to carry this without any issues. Now, the alternative to this would be brass wheels, which we carry some products that have brass wheels. They tend to be a little harsher on the vinyl, but the big thing is they patina, and they leave a really greasy black line on the track, which is really obnoxious and difficult to clean. Now, the Smart Touch lock is one of the strongest, sturdiest locks that I've ever seen. They put this lock in a machine and ran it 200,000 times, and it actually broke the arm on the machine that was moving the window, and the lock was still operating great. This lock is all steel parts, all the guts and the mechanism in here. There's no plastic parts whatsoever. It's all stainless steel and will last a lifetime without any issues with the lock. I've actually had no issues with these locks over the years. From an operational standpoint, the Tuscany window is really easy to operate. Most people just push on one finger on the lock here, but it also has 2 pull rails that kind of cup your fingers. There's one on each end of the window, and these are designed very nicely for easy operation of the window. Another nice little safety and security feature on this window is its night lock. You pop up this little door right here, opens up. You can open up your window a little bit like that and vent this at night, but people can't open it the rest of the way. It's also really great for second-story windows. We've had several small children fall out of second-story windows here in Utah in recent years, and just having a little part like that the little guys can't figure out, popped up at all times, they can only open their window a little bit. They can get a little ventilation, but they won't be able to open that up and accidentally push the screen out and maybe fall out of a second-story window. Another nice feature on the interior of the window is a beveled edge on the inner frame rail. It gives it a nice clean look here, just gives it a little more detail that is nice and doesn't collect a lot of dirt like a wider ledge that you can have across here. Another nice feature on this window is the removable track. It's very simple to do. You just use a putty knife and you pop that up. And when you get that out, you're able to clean out any dirt that has maybe accumulated on the track or dust over time. You can clean the track out under the sink and pop it back in. It's really easy to do. I love the Milgard track. Usually a lot of times you see in vinyl windows just a flat track like this, which is a big tray that collects a lot of dirt and debris. This is a pyramid. It's kind of rounded, and any dirt would just go down or slide to the end of the track or go down and roll off of this, so it doesn't accumulate a lot of dirt. So the last thing that I want to show you on this window is the screen. Milgard has done a fabulous job in designing what we call a pole rail screen frame. Let me demonstrate this for you and tell me if you've ever seen anybody get a screen out of a window this effortlessly. So you just put your thumbs under the pole rail and pull back and push out. It's very easy. So you pull back, push out, pull that screen in, and you can clean it out or store it, whatever you want to do. Normally, you have plastic screen tabs on your screen that tend to break off or get really brittle. They don't last very long, and then it gets really difficult to get your screen out. The most vulnerable part of your screen is this area right here where you're pulling on that and pushing out against the springs right here. And you end up getting a nice bow in your frame. This pole rail actually reinforces the screen and gives it a lot more strength and structure to it, and it makes it very easy just to put your fingers into the rail, pull back and push out, and your screen comes right out. Now the last thing on the screen is that this window can come with a pure view screen. It's optional, and a lot of people like this. It's a smaller, finer mesh that will deflect smaller insects, and it makes it hard to tell that you even have a screen in the window. So this really improves your view, and a lot of people really enjoy that. So there you have it. There's our Tuscany window that comes with a lifetime parts and labor warranty from Milgard, which has been around for 54 years. They have 3 service trucks right here in the area that honors that warranty. The warranty covers condensation between the glass. It also covers glass breakage, accidental glass breakage. If you break a window with a baseball or a rock kicks up from your lawnmower, that's 100% covered, parts and labor, and there's no service fees that go with the Milgard warranty. So you got a really deep warranty, and you have boots on the ground here in Utah with good representation from the manufacturer to honor that warranty. And that makes me feel good to place my trust and your trust with a manufacturer that's going to stand behind this window.